Okay, YouTube. Here we go with another cassette deck video. Okay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hopefully you're going to learn something. Okay, so what we have here today, couple cassette decks I got off of eBay. We have a RS-TR212 from Technics. Okay. We have a RS-TR212. Okay. So when this project first started, I was hoping to rebuild this cassette deck because I already have an RS-TR265 that's working perfectly. Okay. You probably saw that in some previous videos. So I have an RS-TR311 that looks a lot like this one. Okay. So, but the reason why I started this project, like I said, is I like this deck a lot. This side sounds really, really good. But this side, I thought the mechanism was broken, which is this mechanism. Well, it turns out there's nothing wrong with that mechanism. When I bought this deck, I took this mechanism out to put it in here, okay? And it still would not function. All right? So, there's something wrong with this deck, something in the power supply. It's not getting any power to the solenoids. So, and I'm not going to worry about that because I don't pay a lot of money for these decks on eBay. $40, okay? So it's not worth all that. So, but what I'm doing today, let me plug this in. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to take this mechanism out of here because it has brand new gears in it. All right. This one down here, you hear that noise? Okay. That's the gear inside of it. This little gear right here. This is it's in perfect condition, but if I put this gear in there, it'll fail in 5 minutes. So, because these are so fucking cheap from the factory. Okay. This one over here still has the factory gear in it, but it still works. I have another gear on the way from the Netherlands. Okay. So it's on the way. When this deck came, this here was missing, so I had to take it from up here, okay, and put that on. This door was broken. That's why it has gold lettering, okay, and this one has white lettering, but it still says deck 1, deck 2, and it is auto reverse, so it's all good, okay. The eject mechanism, the spring was off, so it didn't even function. Okay, so that's been fixed. All right. So, and that side's working really good right now, even with that piece of shit factory gear in there. All right. So, what I'm going to do today, like I said, I'm going to take the gear out of the RS-TR165 because it's brand new. It's one from eBay, okay, from the same person over in the Netherlands. I always buy my gears from the same person. So But we're going to put a new gear in here to put a stop to that clicking noise. So I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to get this the hell out of the way. Get the top off of this. Okay. See, that works in both directions. So this one is doing really good for right now. All right. In about 10 days or whatever, when that gear gets here, I'll change this one. So, but let's get the top off of this and start getting these mechanisms out of here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, anytime you're working on these, be very careful. This metal will cut you. All right, it's sharp as fuck. So be careful. All right. So I know this looks a little weird. It has 2 recording decks in there. This one was just to hold the door shut for the video. So just ignore that. So what we have to do, we have to unplug this. Okay. Unplug the motor. Okay. To unplug the heads, you're going to need a small little screwdriver just to pry that up out of there, okay? Because it won't let go of it if you start yanking on it. There's 4 screws, 1 in each corner of the mechanism. Okay, 1 down here, 1 over here, 1 up here. Open the eject mechanism. So I'm going to pause the video, take these 4 screws out. When I come back, this mechanism will be out. Okay, with all the screws taken out, heads unplugged, this will just lift right out. And it still has a belt on it. Alright, let me get this shell out of the way. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got the mechanism on the table. You can see that nice brand new white gear in there. Okay, beautiful. So that's what we want to get out of here. Pinch roller's got to come off. Just pry with your finger on the little post right here. Okay, and that'll let go of the pinch roller. Piece of cake, do the same thing over here. Okay, piece of cake. Now if it's your first time doing this, there is gonna be Loctite on these screws. Make sure you get some acetone, all right, or you will strip them screws. You have to get all that Loctite off of there. All right. And then make sure you have the proper size screwdriver, because you do not want to strip these screws. See, that's why this is coming apart so easily now, because there's no Loctite on them. So now these heads will lift right off of here. Okay. Well, it's going to be a jag off today. Okay, unhook the little wire from its little keeper there. There's the heads. Okay, I'm going to need a small set of pliers. You want to unhook the spring right here. Just like that. There's another spring right here, okay, which hooks onto the top of the plate. So you just want to lift that spring off of there, bring it forward, and you can rest it right on the wheel there, okay? Piece of cake. Now this will wiggle its way off of here. All right, there's our gear. Bingo. Oh, just threw it on the fucking floor. That's good. So, taking that other mechanism out of that other cassette deck is exactly like this one. The only difference is, you'll see when we get there. Okay, to replace the gear, the heads or tape path does not need to be removed. So we'll get to that in a minute. I'll be back. Okay, to get this mechanism out, it is exactly the same as the other mechanism. Okay, the same screws, the same sharp edges. Don't fuck with them. Unplug the thing the same way, the same. Okay. So, use a little screwdriver to get the heads off. Oh, it actually did pop off. How about that? At least one good thing happened during this fucking video. So, let me get the 4 screws out and take that mechanism out. I'll be back. Okay, this is going to make you laugh. All right. The gear I dropped on the floor, I actually stepped on the motherfucker. Okay? But for the purposes of this video, we'll put this piece of shit in it. If you look in here, you can see that the fucking thing is missing teeth. I don't know if you could see it or not, but we'll zoom in on it. And there you go. There's the fucking clicking noise right there. Oh, I'm missing more fucking teeth. So, that's missing a ton of fucking teeth. So it's going to do the same exact thing to this one. All right. But, like I said, I got a gear coming in the mail, and now I have to order a second one. So, that's the way this hobby fucking works. All right, pinch roller has to come off. Same way as all the other fucking pinch rollers. Pop it off. Okay? Now, normally you would have to take these heads and shit off. But not with this one. Okay? This one here, all you got to do is unhook the fucking springs. All right? I don't know if it's going to allow me to do this and hold the phone at the same time. I doubt it. Okay. Oh, right here, if you look real close, there's a little clip. This little plastic thing here. And there's another one right over here. Okay, this is how you get this mechanism off. You put your fingernail underneath of this little plastic thing. Okay, right under here, and you lift up. Okay, don't break it, but just lift up on it. Okay, this will take 2 hands to do this. Okay, so I'll be right back. So there you go. Heads are still intact. The tape path is still set, factory. So, let's get this broken gear out of here. I can't believe I stepped on that goddamn gear. You'd be so fucking stupid. Step on a $10 gear. What a dumbass. So, to get this thing back on here, okay, you have to push down a little bit to get those clips to rise up a little bit. I know it ain't gonna let me do this with one fucking hand, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it's sitting there. You know, I know it's gonna fail, but I should have never stepped on this fucking goddamn gear. What are you gonna do, right? You know, life's a bitch and then you die. So, okay. This one here with the broken teeth, yeah, that's now on the fucking floor. Okay. This video is really going down the damn toilet, isn't it? What the fuck? You know? So, this is all good to go. Okay? Let's get that deck back over here and get it in here. Okay, mechanism's back in. Since I'm going to have to replace that gear anyway, because it's not going to last, okay? So, I only put a couple screws in it, all right? So, what I do like about this deck is it has all metal flywheels, all right? So, instead of those plastic pieces of shit, okay? So, the piece of shit plastic gear has been replaced with another piece of shit plastic gear. So, the clicking noise is gone. Nice and quiet. So there you go. That's how you replace the plastic gear in a single direction Technics cassette deck. This one is the RS-TR212. I guess I'll be making another video. Now when that other gear comes in for this side, you know, I can't believe I stepped on that fucking gear. You should have saw the look on my face when I heard that thing snap. Unbelievable. So the belt is a 8.4 flat belt small. The other belt, 4.6 round belt small. There's no counter belt on this deck. So, now let's connect up a speaker to it and see how it sounds. Okay, connected up a little Rockwell speaker. A piece of junk from Amazon. So, that's enough to get me a strike on YouTube. So there you go. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's a damn shame I busted that gear. Oh well. Have a good day. Party on.